Hi everybody, my name is Miss Edwards. In this video, we are going to talk about the different types of scales. We are also going to look at how we can organize historical events using transition words before and after. Let's get into it. So, scale is a tool used by historians to either zoom in on a particular place or particular period of time, or zoom out to see a larger area or a longer period of time. If you look at your scale tool handout, you'll see there are two types of scales listed there: spatial scales and temporal scales. Let's look at what they mean. When we analyze events using spatial scales, we are zooming in and out to think about how an event impacts individuals, the local community, the nation, region, and world. So some key aspects to remember about spatial scales is we look at how an event impacts individuals, local communities and nations, regional, and the world. Temporal scale. So temporal scale refers to time. When we analyze events using temporal scale, we are zooming in and out to think about the immediate, short-term, and long-term effects of these events during a specific time period. With temporal, we look at what are the immediate, the short-term, or long-term. So immediate means occurring right away, short-term, occurring over or involving a relatively short period of time, and then long-term, occurring over or involving a relatively long period of time. Now let's apply what we learned about spatial scales and temporal scales to understand the effects of the Haitian Revolution. But let's hold up for a second. Let me make one point. If you are having a hard time finding effects, I want you to think of the words before and after. If you think about what happened before, you're thinking about the causes. The causes come first. If you're thinking about, or if you're looking for what happened after, you're looking for effects. This is what happened second, or it's a reaction to the action. Okay? Let's practice using this before and after T-chart to organize these events. Okay? So let's practice. The French Revolution happened in 1789. So what was an effect of that? Okay, France's power in overseas colonies was weakened. We have another event. The Haitians rebelled. What was an effect after that? France abolished slavery. Now we have another cause. Napoleon sent troops to Haiti to reinstate slavery. Dessalines declared Haiti independent. Okay. After the rebellions in 1802, Napoleon sent troops to Haiti in order to reinstate slavery. So this was the impact on individuals. Now, if we look at the local community and nation, we could focus on the groups, okay? So the Maroons, the enslaved, and free Black people waged a series of attacks to ensure that their freedom was secure. Regional, so that means in the hemisphere or in the continent. Within the continent, seeing what happened in Haiti, several other colonies saw that independence was a possibility. And then the last one, the aftermath of the French Revolution weakened France's grip on power in overseas colonies. So now as we're looking at the temporal scale, we want to look for the immediate, the short-term, and long-term effects. So in 1804, Jean-Jacques Dessalines declared independence in order to stop slavery from returning to Haiti. That was an immediate effect. Short-term, the Haitian Revolution inspired rebellions in the Western Hemisphere. It instilled fear in other European colonial empires. And in order to stop the looming threat of war, France demanded that Haiti pay reparations for the loss of the colony and for its independence. Scales are spatial and they are temporal. Use scales to examine the impact of historical events. I hope this video helped. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.